Let's check in on your energy so far this week. Dear Spirit, what's going on with the collective's energy so far this week? Thank you, Spirit. So I did feel called to pull like 1 or 2 additional cards for y'all, and it did tell me like it gave me more information on what you guys are currently going through. And so this is for someone in the collective who was involved in like a situation or more like an altercation, whether it was like physical, mental, emotional, some kind of altercation that you went through. It might not have been physical per se, but it was definitely something that it either actually wounded you or it wounded like your heart type of ordeal. But yes, very traumatic situation. But you're choosing to move on from it, okay? It looks like in the past, it's like someone brought something to your attention. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's different per person. But it caused you to like, or rather, shall I say, it inspired you to want to like act and make better decisions for your life. Okay, I can see that right now. It's like something dealing with your health. Maybe like you were like kind of like given like maybe you were depressed for so long that like oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, it's given like y'all were like depressed for a while, and it's like you were like depressed to a point where it's like maybe you weren't eating or haven't been eating. Maybe you developed kind of like an eating disorder, or maybe like you I don't know, it's like you were like just so depressed. It's like you stopped caring about yourself, and like it's like your body, like your actual physical body took a hit. Like maybe like you're like lacking nutrients. Some of y'all's teeth might be falling out, or like you might have like developed like some kind of like gum disease from not brushing your teeth during this time. It's just like something in your health. It's definitely at a it's not doing too well right now, honestly. But Spirit's advice at this time is to just pretty much remind you, bring you here to remind you, bring your attention, your awareness to this point in time, saying that like you're not as alone as you feel, okay? And honestly, it's not too late to start investing in yourself. I mean, yes, it seems like you might be brought to your attention like, dang, like, you know, beating yourself up over like for being depressed for so long, for like you might be beating yourself up currently about like how you've just denied yourself, just delayed yourself, and just like how you just like didn't take care of yourself, like you let yourself go down so low about it, okay? Spirit is saying that that doesn't matter. The past is in the past. As long as you're choosing to take action, it's not too late, okay? It's not too late. So stop thinking that way, and just like continue to invest in yourself, okay? It starts with awareness. You're aware, and even feeling inspired at this point. So lead with that. Lead with that inspiration to pull yourself up out this funk that you've been in, okay? Spirit is suggesting that you just keep going. Like you might, like yeah, you might got a little few. Well, not. I'm not gonna call them little because a wound is a wound, okay? So yes, you might have like got some wounds in the process, but I mean, just sew them up. And when I say sew them up, I mean like heal them, and like You don't have to worry about healing it all in one sit down, all in one day, all in 1 week. It's not going to be that quick. Healing is a process, but as long as you keep moving, you'll heal over time, and before you know it, this depression, this low feeling that you were once at, it'll just be a distant memory. But yes, Spirit's advice is for you to continue to invest in your life, invest in your health. Excuse me. I do hear Spirit saying now, like, and I'm not giving any, like, medical advice for anybody. Get some multivitamins and start taking those, like, Spirit is saying that, like, even baby steps are considered steps, as long as you're, like, it doesn't matter how quickly you move. That's it. It doesn't matter how quickly you move, as long as you're moving, okay? And Spirit is proud of you for, like, finally feeling like that motivation to move up out your depression. And they want you to keep doing that, okay? Because you are not stuck, you're not tied up. And it starts with freeing your mind, and you're already in the process of doing that, okay? Spirit is also saying, don't let those negative thoughts win neither. So Spirit is bringing my awareness to this, that perhaps some of the company that you've been keeping, like, around you, perhaps some of the things that they've been saying, like, about you, whether it's, like, to lift you up or to, like, keep you stuck, that some of those people may have been, like, projecting their own insecurities and flaws onto you. Like, you may have realized that, like, a lot of your inner thoughts are on the negative side. Well, my God helps you to determine. It helps you to, like, find yourself again, okay? In the midst of all those dark thoughts, because most of them are not true. Most of them are just, like, from what people projected onto you. And but yes, my God, it definitely, so it's like a excuse me, y'all. But yes, so the name of the God is called What's Your Truth? And if you're interested in it, it's only $5, and the link to the God is in my bio. Okay? Because like I said before, it starts with awareness. You're aware, and not only are you aware, but you're also inspired to start moving about your funk. Okay, Spirit says keep going, and they want you to, like, actually, like acknowledge your thoughts. Like, sit down with yourself and just, like, determine. Well, they want you to, like, what I'm hearing is they want you to change your inner voice. They want you to, because it may be, like, negative, because I am picking up that you're, like, right at the beginning of the transition out of this. Like, you're just right at the beginning of the transition period, and they want you to first begin by, like, acknowledging your own voice, okay? They want you to, I feel like this ties into the reading I did yesterday. Oh, excuse me. About how, determining your own truth, like, what's actually yours to carry, and, like, what's your own truth about yourself, okay? Because a lot of things that you may be thinking about yourself are just, like, absolutely not true at all, okay? You know you, but sometimes, like, when you're, like, down in dark places, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, sometimes, yeah, you let other people's, like, projections and, like, implications, and just, like, you just let those other you let those other things, they tend to get to you. And, like, after a while, after hearing them for so long, you yourself start believing them. But my God is there to help you through this at this time. It helps you determine, helps you find your real inner voice, and it also helps you to make it a more positive one. Check out The Reveal, my free weekly newsletter dedicated to self-awareness and shadow work. New issues every Thursday right before midnight, only on Substack.